Hello, I'm Daniel Stover. You may have heard about the Living Book movement, or maybe the Living Book OS, and you're maybe a little bit curious. Well, this video is here to outline the basic FAQs of what's going on. I'm going to walk through a few questions I've been getting. So what is the Living Book movement? The Living Book movement is a peer-to-peer publishing movement. It's a redesign of how books travel through sharing that can be credited, measured, and rewarded ethically. Instead of the old pattern where we launch, spike, and a book fades, we're building a system for steady compounding interest through book native sharing and participation. What is a living book? A living book is a book designed to travel with memory. It's still a book, but it includes simple rails instead of experience. So you can share it, you can join a conversation, you can support the author, and you can participate when the insight lands right inside the book. Is this just another marketing strategy? No, it's not just more tactics. It's a distribution redesign. The idea is the book itself can carry the system, so the momentum doesn't depend on consistent posting, ads, or hustle. You shouldn't have to perform forever to keep a good book alive. Who's this for? It's for nonfiction authors who want a compounding distribution and own a readership relationship. It's also for readers who want to share great ideas without friction. And it's for partners, community builders, and collaborators who care about the ethical, traceable recommendations of books. Why does this movement exist? Because most authors are trapped in a reset cycle where platforms and discovery becomes very hard and blurry. Word of mouth is real, but it's invisible. So authors can't learn about what's working and build on it. That's part of what I want to fix. How does a living book actually work? It follows a simple sequence. We lock in the identity, install sharing rails inside the book, and verify what happens, and grow responsibly through peer-to-peer sharing. The focus is on proof and weekly baselines, so progress is visible and it's not a viral lottery ticket. Do I have to stop using Amazon or traditional publishing? No, not at all. Many authors can use the living book principles alongside other channels. The point is to reduce dependency over time and you building on these other channels, and to build a loop that you own and participation is shared across peer-to-peer networks. How is sharing credited without feeling creepy? Well, that's a good question. Credited sharing is an opt-in and disclosure-first process with privacy by default. We track only what's needed to honor the referral and learning what works. This is not a surveillance system. It's about honoring real human sharing. Are you paying people for reviews? No, we don't incentivize reviews and ratings. We do reward when they exist, and that's tied to referrals who want to participate. Not saying something positive or leaving 5-star reviews, that's not what it is. What do I get if I join the waitlist? Early access to the Living Book movement, MVP, the pilot invitations, and a chance to get involved in early access to features. You get a direct line to influence the rules and the rails before they become hidden behind the platform walls. What feedback do you want from me? I want friction, seriously. I want you to tell me what the experience feels like and if it's clunky anywhere. What would make you share? What would make you want to stop? What feels ethical? What feels off? Specific stories and real constraints around the way the platform works is what I'm looking for. What is the Living Book OS? The Living Book OS is the operating model behind the movement. Identity, rail shares, in-book joins, verification, and ethical incentives. Think of it as a repeatable install path authors can use without tool chaos. So the book becomes a living asset, not just a file. What does from shelves to swarms really mean? It means the book can stop sitting on a shelf as a product would and start moving through people as networks do. A book becomes something that can travel, adapt, and compound through real human sharing rather than waiting on a platform algorithm. When will the full platform be available? Right now we're in MVP mode, which means we're first providing and refining the experience in the real world. If you want to join the waitlist, you'll get updates and release to pilots, and you become part of the mission as we unfold. How can I help right now? Join the waitlist. Then share one honest friction point with me about what works or doesn't feel clear. And if the idea resonates, pass it on to another author or reader who would generally care. That's how movements actually start. If you're still here, you're probably one of my people. Go to thelivingbook.com, join the movement, let's build this thing the right way. Thank you.